Hey there! Welcome back to Sophie's English podcast. So good to have you here again. I don't know where you're listening from right now. Maybe walking to class, sitting on a bus, or maybe just chilling at home with a cup of tea. Either way, I'm glad you're here because today we're diving into something really helpful for your English speaking. How to speak longer sentences naturally. Yup. No grammar rules, no textbooks, just real talk. Okay, let's be honest. Have you ever felt like your English is just too short? Like someone asks, "How was your weekend?" and you go, "Good." That's it, one word. Boom, conversation over. And then you're like, "Ugh, I wanted to say more, but I didn't know how." You're not alone. That's super common. We all start that way. It's like learning to swim. At first, you stay close to the wall. Safe, short answers. But eventually, you want to swim across the pool, right? You want to be able to say more, express yourself more clearly, and keep the conversation going without always stopping after one sentence. So, how do we do that? How do we go from good to "It was great. I went hiking with some friends and we found this amazing little coffee shop in the woods"? That's what we're going to explore today. Let's start small, like super small. Imagine someone says, "How was the movie?" You could say, "Good, sure." But what if you just added a little more? Like, "It was good, kind of slow at the beginning, but the ending was really exciting." See what we did there? Just two short ideas put together. Nothing fancy, no big grammar, just more information. Here's a tip. Start with your feeling, then add a reason. "I liked it because," or "it was fun, but," that little word, because. It's magic. It makes your sentence grow like a balloon. Let's try something together. Imagine your friend says, "How was your lunch?" What would you say? Think for a second. Could you say, "It was okay? The sandwich was a bit dry, but I loved the soup"? Bam! That's a longer sentence. Natural. Simple. And now you're keeping the conversation alive. Sometimes we stop because we think we need perfect grammar to speak more. Nope, you don't. You just need to connect your ideas, one small thought, then another, like building blocks. Here's another fun one. Think of this. "I'm tired." Okay, that's clear. But what if we stretch it just a bit? "I'm tired because I stayed up too late watching videos." That tells me more. Or, "I'm tired, but I still have a ton of work to do." Now we've got a story starting. Do you see the pattern? You're not really changing your vocabulary. You're just connecting things. So here are some of my favorite connector words. Super easy. Because, and, but, so, then. Let's practice. Imagine you're talking to a coworker. They ask, "How's your day going?" What would you say? Maybe, "Pretty good. I finished a big project this morning, so now I'm just catching up on emails." Can you feel the rhythm there? It's natural. Nothing too formal, but more than just good. Another one. "I was going to cook dinner, but then I ordered pizza because I was too tired." Totally something you might say, right? Here's something that helped me when I was learning French. I used to think in pairs, two thoughts, not one. So instead of just saying, "I like this," I'd say, "I like this because it's easy to use." Or, "I don't like it, but it's kind of fun." Always two pieces. It helped me sound smoother and gave my brain a little path to follow. Okay, now imagine you're talking to someone new at a party. They ask, "What do you do?" You could say, "I'm a student." Done. But could you say, "I'm a student. I study design, and I really enjoy working on creative projects"? That sounds so much more interesting, right? Here's one that always helps me when I feel stuck. Just imagine you're telling a friend something you really want to share. Not a perfect sentence, just a thought you're excited about. Maybe, I tried this new workout class. It was super hard but also kind of fun, and I think I'll go again next week. You're painting a picture. No one cares if every verb tense is perfect. They care about what you're saying. So here's a challenge for you. Think of a simple sentence you use often, like, I'm hungry. Now, stretch it. What could you add? I'm hungry because I skipped breakfast. Or, I'm hungry, but I have to wait until lunch. Even just one more idea can turn it into real conversation. Also, don't be afraid of starting small and building up slowly. You don't have to sound like a TED Talk speaker right away. Even saying 2 connected ideas is a huge step forward. You're building your fluency, one sentence at a time. Oh, that reminds me. Last week, my friend asked if I wanted to go to a yoga class. I said yes, and then immediately thought, why did I say yes? It was early, I hadn't had coffee, my body was not ready. But guess what I said after the class? It was hard, but I feel amazing now. My legs hurt, but I'm happy I went. Again, not fancy words, just connected ideas. Okay, now it's your turn. Think of something that happened to you this week. Maybe something small, like you missed a bus or you tried a new snack. How could you talk about it in 2 connected parts? Try saying it out loud. Seriously, I'll wait. How did that feel? Did the sentence flow better when you added more detail? Remember, you don't have to say a lot, you just have to say a little more than one word. That's how you grow. Before you go, try this today. Pick one time during your day, just once, and speak a longer sentence. Maybe when someone asks, how are you, don't just say, fine. Say, I'm fine, just a little tired because I stayed up watching a movie. That's it. You're already improving. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I love talking with you like this. And if this episode helped you, don't forget to practice with a friend or even talk to yourself while brushing your teeth. Yes, I do that too. No shame. I'll be back soon with more fun, friendly English tips. Until then, keep speaking, keep smiling, and remember, your sentences don't have to be perfect. They just have to be yours. Bye for now.